Yeah, good morning. I am BME Daffy Peter, and I'm here to introduce a device used by ophthalmologists to check the eye pressure of their patients, and this is an applanation tonometer. Now, I'm going to show you how to calibrate this device and also how to solve some technical issues it usually has, and that is with the die. If you notice, this die is stopped, so it means the gear is in there, the gear that is jammed. So we have to open this to get the gears free. Then also I'm going to introduce what we use for the calibration. Now this is a Goodman stick. This is a Goodman stick, and this is what we use for calibration. You can take it out. So this is a Goodman stick. Now this is inserted in here, this groove. So watch. We have different types of tonometers depending on, some use the weighing scale stick for the calibration, but this is a Goodman stick. So this is inserted in here, while this is placed through here. As you can see. So now take note of these lines. These lines are markings. These markings, they are measurements. These are measurements. The middle line is denoted 0 millimeter mercury measurements. This is about 0 millimeter mercury measurements. This is about 20 millimeter mercury measurements, as well as here 20. So what we have here is 20, 20, 60, 60. So now this graduation works with the die, with this die. At 0, what we're supposed to get is a shake on our Goodman stick. It means when you move to 0, it should shake. It will only shake on 0. And if you notice, there's an error margin of about, I think, 10 millimeter mercury. 10 and positive 10 and negative 5 millimeter mercury. So that is our groove. So it has to be the same. But 10 and 5 is still okay. But anything above that, let's say you are getting 20, like so, it calls for concern. So you have to work on that. Then, now this is placed like this. So this is where you have the examiner side, that is you doing the calibration. Then you move to your 20, which is the next line. Remember, it has to align with the marking on the holder. This is 20. Then we are supposed to get a shake when it moves to 2. Only when it gets to 2. So this is giving us 2, 1, 2, 20. So there's an error margin of 20 on 2. So while going forward, error margin is on 20. Going backward is on 2 direct. So we have to work on that groove and calibrate again. So when you move it to 60 millimeter mercury, it means it has to shake when it gets to 6. To only shake when it gets to 6. Now it's stopped, so we have to free that groove. So 6, we're supposed to get a shake of Goodman stick, but because it's stopped, we can't really get that shake. I'm having an error margin at almost 7. So other part of the applanation apparatus, this is a prism. This is the prism. You can detach it from the holder. Yeah, this is the prism. It also has graduations, markings as well. 0, 80, 120 degrees, 180 degree. So when inserting, you insert at 0. The tomologists will do the final reading. As you can see. Now, when you look into it, now this is supposed to be mounted on the slit lamp. The microscope is slit lamp to help you visualize what you are supposed to see. So let's see if I can zoom in to it and see if it's possible to see what it does. Let's see here. Just bear with me. So now this is our prism. If you can see, there's a divide there, and that is what you use to read the pressure of the eye. Now it's supposed to be, so in there you're supposed to see an half moon, one facing up and one facing down. I don't know if you can see that. Now, so we're supposed to use the microscope to view this. So I'm trying to use my phone to, but whichever way, it's not going to come out well. Yeah, so if you can see the upside, so this is how it's placed. So you tilt until you have something like this. This is how you set it. So you can as well just look at your graduation from here and set the zero marking of your prism just directly on that line, white line. And you're good to go. So this is us opening the apparatus up, and so I noticed that it is now free. So it was that was holding the die from turning freely. So I opened from this aspect, leaving aside this part, then the button as well. So after which we're going to close up, then do the calibration. Okay. Before we do that, let me also show you some other things you may encounter. So let's say you're doing the calibration, you're still having error margin. You just come and adjust this. That you tighten or you loosen. This will help in straightening up your calibration. Okay? You don't tamper with the weight. If not, you have ruined your tonometer and you have to get a new one. Then careful with the springs. So everything you tighten, you tighten. Either losing this or you tighten this. To access this compartment here, you have to open here. After opening here, to get this free, it means you have to detach this prism holder. Now if you can zoom in, you're going to use an Allen key, the small one, to pry it open. You would be using Allen key 1.5 mm to do this. So you insert it in here, then you screw to have it opened, just a bit. Okay. You can see it comes out. Then you can now open here, then you access this, either tighten or loosen. It's the same way you moved it out, same way you're going to put it in. Then you use your Allen key and you tighten. So we're done with that. Then you can now assemble everything back. So let's see. You can see now the die is free. It's freely moving. No obstruction again. Obstruction, I mean to say. There's no longer any obstruction. So this can as well cause buildup of dirt, can cause the die to get stuck. So you clean it. When you insert it, it should move freely. So the bottom plate is where we cleaned. After assembling back, the die moves freely. So when we do our calibration, we should have it in perfect condition. So the die is moving freely. So if the movement is not smooth for you, you see the bottom here, that hole, that gota looking thing, you can apply solid grease on it, just a small portion of it, to free the die as well. You can see it's moving freely. So let's go ahead with our calibration. So this is us doing the calibration. So we'll look at this marking. Look at this marking. When it gets to 0, expect it to shake, as you can see. So yeah, we're having at 5, 0, 10, 0, 10 meter mercury. So this is okay. Now the Goldman stick is placed on the 0 position. That's why we're having a shake at 0. Now we'll move it to 20 millimeter mercury. Then we repeat on 2. Now it's now on 20 millimeter mercury. So we're supposed to get a shake at exactly on 2. Gradually, we are tilted. Then you take to 1 to lock. Then back to 2. To 10. Okay, that's okay. Into 3. Then back again. And 2. Then to 1 to lock. Then we repeat for 60 millimeter mercury. Shift it towards you. The good man stick towards you to get to the. It has to align. Then you do. So let's do for 60 millimeter mercury. Wow, error margin is quite. Let's see. Wow, error margin is much, so we have to adjust. Up a bit. Let's check. 5 and back to 6. Okay. Yeah, we're making headway. Almost in 7. And she only move at 6. So let's look at it has shifted. So let's check again. Start to adjust. Do you have a shake? Almost getting to 6. So we adjust. Oh, good. Right there. Almost there. Yeah. Good. Right there. Yeah. See? So the error margin now is on the same side. 5, positive 5, negative 5. As you can see. So that's how you calibrate a good man. Using a good man stick to calibrate the tonometer. Thank you.